Hey YouTube, it's me, Gaming Gunner, and I have a lot of information about the PlanetSide 2 update, and as well as what I'd like to see next in PlanetSide 2. I'll start with that one just so I can get it out of the way and focus on the updates. I'd really like to see maybe a Jeep or a Hummer type vehicle, something with, can carry maybe one or two passengers who are gunners and just more of a halfway between the Marauder and the Flash. Um, a few more improvements for the shotguns because really just there's not enough close situations for them to be effective, and they have updated the shotguns in the update, which I'll mention, but they just need to be a bit more boosted. I'd like to see another continent, a newer one, preferably with a few more urban places, more close quarter combat based, and maybe closer bases together so that you can be shooting from one base and hitting an enemy on the other one. To me, that sounds like it would be great. I'd like to see a bit more pistol improvements or secondary improvements because really they're not significant. The pistols are not significant enough to be major players in this game yet. Um, I'd also like to see some like anti-personnel mines that have like a much larger blast radius, but just barely damage vehicles, but can take out like 10 people. Personally, that would be wicked. Um, so here are the updates. The Vanu Sovereignty pistols have the accuracy in iron sights has been increased from .5 to .4. Also, I'm not going to be going through all of the updates. I'm just going to be saying the major ones. All shotguns have their vertical recoil reduced from 1.75 to 1.5, which is major. Just to let people know. The accuracy loss per shot has been cut in half from from 1 to .5, which is huge. And the damage fall off range or dropout is now 8 point is now starts at 8 and ends at 20, where before it was 5 and ended at 15. Now, for those of you that don't know what this means, it means that before, from 0 to 5 meters, if you shot someone with a shotgun, it would do like 80 damage. And if you shot someone at 15, it would only do 20, and at like 10, it would only do 50. So it's that scale, and at 15 to, you know, infinite, it will now do, it would do 20. Now it's 8 and ends at 20. So that is just huge for the shotguns. They've done a lot to the jackhammer shotgun. Just too much to really list, but just projectile speed has gone up. Pellet spread has gone way down. The fall off range, just everything is huge. I mean, damage fall off now is 12 when before was 5, and it's just the accuracy has gone up. The recoil has been majorly reduced, even more than the normal shotguns. Iron sights and stuff, and the speed that you can move while looking down iron sights, hip fire accuracy, it's amazing. They've done a lot of stuff to the under barrel grenade launchers and the under barrel grenades, which is still big improvements, but I'd like to see a bit more done right there. They've done a bit more for the normal grenades, but nothing really major. Uh, a few just tweaks to the different classes and stuff. What else? A lot of vehicle updates, especially one. There's one that makes it now so that when you're moving a turret on a vehicle, it will be feeling a lot smoother. 'Cause before it was kind of jumpy. Um, they have added a lot more. They've done a lot more for the vehicle guns as well. But there's so many, and it's insane. Um, they've updated the camos and the decals, a lot more of them now, and there's a new weapon for each class, and it's a submachine gun, which my thing's great. It can be used with any class except for the Max Rider. Um, there's really a lot of UI updates and updates just to the menus, and uh, there's more protection against spawn killing and stuff, and there's some major experience like how your own experience has been definitely changed. Um, you just it's you'll get extra experience if you've killed someone who is who has gained a lot of experience between the last kill and when you kill them, and that is really just major. They've added a lot more stuff for surface to air damage, which means if you're in an land vehicle and you're shooting at an air vehicle, you do a fair amount of damage, you are going to get just an extra little bonus for that, for just doing damage, as long as it's enough. A lot more facility updates, sorry. All spawn rooms are going to be more defensible. Um, adjusted the tower to help reduce spawn camping, and I'm just reading from the list now. There's tunnels added to the amp station and tech plants, and these are only accessible by the defenders, meaning you can get out, but they can't get in. There are faction-specific jump pads to all of the starting stations, and really it's just they've redesigned the biolabs too, which is major because there's a lot better cover at the landing pads, so the defenders I think will have a bit more of a chance, but it'll definitely make it more interesting. Now there's just a fair amount about being able to players in max should now be able to instant action into a place, and it's just I think that will be a huge changer in the game, and really just I'm not sure what to expect with it, with the future of PlanetSide 2, but I think it would be fair to say that it's going to be a major player within PC gaming. You know, it's going to be a big competition for the consoles. But just putting that out there. That's the end of that. You can check out all the updates at the PlanetSide 2 website, and I highly suggest playing. Great game, and happy shooting.